Well, good evening, Nisi. Hey, what's going on, Kane? How y'all doing this evening? Hold on one second. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello. Hello. Oh yeah, they can hear me. They can definitely hear me. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Maybe they can't hear me. I'm sure they can. Yeah, because I can hear myself when I turn the mute button. I mean, I muted the video. Never mind. I'm tripping. Yeah, it's working. Looks like we're stuck. God, excuse me, I had an unintended mukbang over here. Whoa, that was quick. I got 4 thumbs up. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm glad y'all could make it. Thanks everybody for coming in. Hey, this is our life. How are you? Hey, this says 5 people watching and 1 person talking. Hmm. Okay. Uh, what's up, Daniel? Thank you for sharing me out, Ahmed. Sure appreciate that. So what's going on, everybody? Anything new on the horizon? Yeah, I ain't forgot about you. This is our life. I'm gonna call the people harassing that man. Don't make no sense. You all are funny. I enjoy watching y'all little TikToks. Yes, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And feel free to say something. It's okay to talk in the chat. In fact, I would enjoy a nice conversation with somebody other than myself. Hmm. Maybe I should have said there's a giveaway. Wonder what would have happened. Oh, That's what that is. Well, you know how, okay, you know how we are. There's a saying that girls grow up to be women and boys grow up to be boys. So that's how that works. So don't get upset with him. He's just doing what we usually do. That's how we do it. Some things we just don't grow out of. Thank you, Sir Jacob. How you been, my brother? It's certainly good to see you. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. I'm quite sure you never let him hear the end of it. Really, Aunt Mary? Really? Maxing and relaxing. I know that's right, bruh. Yeah, I'm sure he never heard the end of that deal, leaving that camera at the slot machine. So I gather nobody turned it in. Shoot, I guess they figure, hey, I got me a new camera. I ain't going to take it to Lost and Found because I figure, hey, they really must didn't want it anyway. They left it at the doggone slot machine. Yeah, but y'all know how people do. That's how they roll. Yeah, of course not. They took that camera home. Shoot, they probably making YouTube videos right now with that camera. Oh, his stimmy hit. I know that's right. I don't blame him. Shoot, they probably making YouTube videos right now with their camera. They like, oh, but maybe they needed it. And you know what? If you think about it, he probably wouldn't have got a new. He probably wanted to upgrade anyway, but just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep this camera and I ain't gonna upgrade. I'm just gonna ride it out. And then that happened. So he had to buy a new camera. So it worked out for him. But when he pulls out the camera and he wants to, what's up, Sam? And he wants to, take pictures and make videos, you just cooperate with him. Don't give him a hard time. I don't see no more videos with you cussing at him and stuff, talking about get the camera out your face and all that. He trying to learn how to use that camera so y'all can make some monies. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sam. Yeah, I'm live. Yeah. Hey, tell him me. I just told you. Yeah. Well, if I'm live, she live. She just sitting in the co-pilot seat. No, they ain't come. See, we're trying to find our lane. because mukbangs ain't it. Hello, eating and getting bigger. So now, see that for me, I could never see. I could have been a great mukbanger at one time because I used to. I mean, I still like to eat, but I know that I have to eat in moderation. Now, had I known something about mukbangers then, shoot, yeah, I don't know. I'd probably be sitting where Beloved sitting because it was nothing for me, and especially if you caught me when I was a kid at McDonald's. It wasn't nothing to have two Big Macs and a large fry and a large soda. That was a snack. My little fat tail was getting it in, but now, you know, not so much. Smile for the camera, huh?
I'm on the camera.
Your arm is.
Oh, well, that my arms now, though. Yeah.
Shoot, man. Yeah, I
What? If I just sat back down.
yeah. I used to could get it in. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, the mute because he want everybody here.
Me and Scott are crazy, but we didn't want to be judged, so we just blended in with what was popular. But heck no, we're doing that. Yeah, that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Do do what makes you feel comfortable. Ain't no need to try to do something that that's out of your jurisdiction. Because I'm sure when y'all were doing it, you just didn't feel right. It felt like you were just here on YouTube doing stuff. I realized early, like those food challenges, I can't, I can't. I mean, I could, but it's really not conducive. Yeah, it felt forced because you weren't doing what you felt like you needed to do or what you wanted to do. You were doing what you thought everybody else would accept, and you, like you say, you didn't want to be judged. You didn't want people to, but they're gonna do that anyway. So I figure if they're gonna judge me and they're gonna talk about me, I might as well let them judge me and talk about me while I'm doing something that I want to do. So I mean that's the way I see that. So yeah. I mean,
Yeah, niche. I said in the shade, right?
that's how you spell it.
Or how she spelled it or
You
how
know
I
how you
spelled it?
spelled it. Yeah. Sometimes you have to just do stuff, and my thing is sometimes you just have to throw stuff up against the wall and see if it stick. Five ball Fred. Still waiting on that box, yo. Maybe tomorrow. You know, I, you know how the U.S. Postal Service is kind of, they going through some changes right now. But we are patiently and excitedly waiting. Yeah, but like I was saying, I mean, that those, I've seen some of those food challenges, and I'm like, man, this is crazy. Especially the hot and spicy stuff. The two what was that 2 times spicy and the death chip and the death nut and the everything else they had. And I'm like, y'all got yeah, Satan's toe. Y'all got to be kidding me. I can't even eat Tabasco. I mean, anything like I was watching a video, I forgot who it was, but the lady was like, She can't eat nothing spicier than hot than ketchup.
His face is guy had me dying on the last video.
Yeah, they are funny, Fred. They are funny. Yeah, I mean, like when that what was it the Reaper chip that when that first came out when everybody was doing it, and I remember seeing that guy like he was about to die on the camera. I'm like, man, that's crazy. And and you see somebody the keto girl. Yeah, you see people you see somebody else do it and you figure, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Mm-mm. Nope. See, I know what lane I belong in. My brothers tell me all the time, if you can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. So that's exactly where I was at. On the matter of fact, I didn't even come outside for that one. There was no way in the world. Huh? Hey, I like this mic because now I can I want to try something, y'all. Let me know if you can wait a minute. I know one thing, it won't let me turn this. Oh, I can't turn the volume down with this. Hey, Keto.
I don't see too well.
She right there. I see her. You said she ain't here.
She ain't on my phone.
Oh. All right, let me see something. All right, can you hello? Oh, you know what? Okay, I see what this does. Can't play music and talk at the same time. That's like not being that's like you can't chew bubblegum and walk. What kind of fun is that? Could y'all hear the music? Hell, can y'all hear me?
Still ain't seen Keto girl.
You still don't see it? She right. She done say about 9 things already.
He's lying.
Okay, it's 2 things.
Let me go out and come back
She, she spoke to me and you and the chat, and then this is our life.
in. There she is. My Keto baby.
Hey, can y'all hear the music? Or did y'all hear the music? Damn, ain't nobody in here.
Nigga Bessie.
Yeah, I got 2 people. That's cool. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. Oh, we was trying to figure out where Keto Girl is. She in here somewhere.
Because you can't hear the music.
Oh, they couldn't hear the music. Can you hear me talk? Can you hear me?
Well, we asked her if she did the music, and she said,
I guess that's true. She said, "Oh yeah, she heard that." All right, hold on. Let me see something. I ain't gonna worry about the music. Shit. You can hear me, but you couldn't hear the music. Okay. Hmm. Let's try something different. All right. Let's see what happens now. Yeah. Now you see 2 people. Now I see 4 people.
"Hey, more eats."
Hey! Boom, boom, boom. Hello, Nisi. How are you? All right, let's see something here. Try something different. I don't know why it's so important. Oh, I can't even hear the music. Wait a minute. Oh, I have to change the.
Hey, lovely Niecy, how are you?
Can y'all hear? Okay, they can hear something.
Fireball free keto girl, lovely Niecy. More eat me. That's the high. Any more eats? I sent you a picture earlier. It's not a dirty one.
Forget it. Ain't
Great
even
a
gonna worry about
trip.
it. Oh well. Let's go back to where I was at. Okay. Oh. Okay. Here we go. I ain't even gonna worry about the mood, that stuff, the sound. Hey, Niecy, welcome back, sweetie. How are you? How's everything going? Woohoo! Fred, you sending dirty pictures? Oh, you said not a dirty one. All right, we got 5 people in the house. Shout out to the 5 channels in here. Thank you so much for coming in. I sure appreciate y'all. And thank for those that came to the show Tuesday night. Thank you very much. It was very interesting. I can't wait to see. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go check it out. I can't wait to go see. Wait to see how he progresses. I think he is serious about running for president. And for those that didn't see it, go back and check out Tuesday evening show, one on one with Uncle David. My guest was Mr. Isaac Barnes. He is a motivator, an entrepreneur, and a future candidate to run for president of the United States. He'll be running in 2032. Like I told him, I'll be 70, but I'll be there. So we'll see how that works for him. Yeah, let's see how that works for us. And like you said, if he doesn't get all the way there, sometimes it's not about the journey. It's about who you become and what you learn. So yeah, I think that's not a bad thing. You set. Oh,
Oh no, I'm laughing at keto. Who the heck is Dexter?
uh, uh, uh. Hey, hey! Watch yourself, Keto. Woo, woo, woo. You know what? Let me change this picture because we're not doing this little island thing here. Keto got jokes. Let's go back in the house. Yeah, everybody got jokes. I meant to change it before I came on. I just forgot. Mm, mm, mm. That is really, really sad. Yeah, I got it. I remember that routine. Dexter St. Junk. Yeah. Raw was good, but it's not as good as what was the second one? Delirious. If y'all have not seen Eddie Murphy in Delirious with the red leather suit, that thing is hilarious.
Keto said, I knew you would get an auntie uncle like I'm slow with some shit. Why did she think I wouldn't get it?
Oh man. Woo. If the picture changes, I'm gonna get confused. Yep, mind blown. I had to come in the house, Fred. It was getting a little chilly by the water. Man, that thing, man, especially the cookout. Lillian! Oh Lord, help me, Lord. That was funny. And I think we walked around talking about Goonie Goo Goo for it was a long time. Everybody was Goonie Goo Goo and Bigfoot and his drunk father. Yeah. Oh no, Fred, you can't do that. If Mary can make a suit like that for you, Fred, I, oh, oh, mm, I don't know, Fred. I don't know. I really don't know about that one. Yeah, but that one was hilarious. I actually kind of liked the first one too. But Eddie Murphy actually looks tall on those movies. Hell, he's shorter than me. Well, no, he's about the same height as me. Piece of baked chicken. I think your mother got a piece of fried chicken over there. And see, I need to realize I need to stop eating fast like I do. Because Auntie was like, "Yeah, you still got 10 minutes before you go on." So I'm sitting over here with this thing with 5 pieces of chicken in it. Well, suffice it to say that let's see, I had 10 minutes before the show started. At 2 minutes before the show started, I had already put my plate on the stove because I still had 1 piece of chicken left. So that means I ate
Man, there's some pears and stuff down there.
4 pieces of chicken, which was it was 2 legs, a thigh, and a wing in about I can't count right now. 8 minutes.
No.
Yeah, yeah, he barely did. Ah, yeah, it was a little teeny suit.
Lovely Niecy just dropped her video.
Yeah, Fred, he has 10 kids, and I forgot how many grandkids, but he enjoys it. He's got you know nothing wrong with that.
Eddie Murphy got 10 kids.
10.
Wow. He ain't do no sleeping, did he?
Well, he got different baby mamas, so somebody would sleep. Let me see. course, that's not going to work.
You need to be engaged with your woman.
Well, you sitting right here. Can you do that for me? I forget it. I was gonna try to pull up a picture of Eddie Murphy and his children, but I don't. Yeah, but he got a whole. He got babies. Yeah, he can go and have all the kids he want. Nah, yeah, he got. Well, actually, Fred, this is the if you look to the back there, this is actually my man cave. No, don't mind the fireplace. That's not you know. But you see the big TV on the wall there. Yeah. Now I'm about to put some theater seats in there, and I'm gonna have that fireplace taken out and put a bigger TV. That whole wall back there. Yeah, I'm gonna knock that out and put a big giant screen TV back there and some theater seats. Matter of fact, Auntie and I went to this furniture store today. We sat in these seats. Oh my goodness. And then they recline. So I'm sitting, I'm pushing the button, and I'm about to recline the seat, and I had to remember where I was at. I was sure it was about to recline. I had to remember I was in somebody else's store. I didn't want to get too comfortable. And plus, we had to walk up all these steps because Auntie decided she wanted to go look and see what was going on in the store. So we go down one flight. She's like, "Ooh." Then we go down the other flight. Now she's looking around to make sure there's not a third flight. I'm like, we got to go back up the step. You know what, Fred? Oh man, bruh. Mm, mm, mm. I declare. Yeah, well, that don't work in the summertime. I mean, who lights the fireplace in the summer? I will hope nobody. Mm, mm, mm. Fred, you know what? Never mind. You're never mind, Fred, because there's just no there's no redeeming this and just let you be you. That's why we love you. Just turn up the AC. Turn on the okay, light up the fireplace and then turn on the AC. Okay.
Keto gave him the door.
Exactly. Exactly. Mm, mm, mm. That doggone Fred need help. And we can't help you, Fred, but it's okay. There's always one in the family that
He said, Keto saw me the door. Look to laugh.
Ah, there's always one in the family. We have to understand that. But Tuesday, I have a very interesting show. I have a young lady that's coming on and she's going to talk about sleep apnea, which is going to be, and I've been doing some research, although I probably shouldn't have to do that much research since I suffer from or deal with sleep apnea.
You don't deal with it, I deal with it.
Yeah. But during my research, I did come across something that's very interesting. That when we sleep, our muscles, they relax. So if when we dream, our muscles actually become paralyzed. And that keeps us from acting out our dreams.
Oh, free girl say something.
Okay, I know. It's crazy. So if you think about it, if you're dreaming and say you dream and you're dreaming about fighting, but I think sometimes the muscles may become unparalyzed because I know there's been a couple of times when I've gotten hit or kicked. I don't think and Auntie be talking about she was asleep, but I think Auntie really she be kicking me and hitting me because it don't she don't be dreaming. But no, in all seriousness, they said that the doctor was saying that, when we go to sleep, our muscles we become paralyzed. So when you're dreaming, it keeps you from if you're dreaming about fighting, it keeps you from punching or kicking. But maybe the people that sleepwalk aren't really dreaming. There's that's something different. But it's called REM, and I forgot what that. Oh, here we go. I could come on and talk about living with a dirty mind. It's real tough sometimes. It be messing my dreams up.
I told you free was gonna say something.
Oh man, Auntie called it, Fred. She said she was going to come with something. Hey, Miriam, how are you? Uh-oh. Well, G fam. What's going on, bro? How you doing? 9 people in the building. Thank y'all so much. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Please make sure you give me a thumbs up. I sure could use it.
Hi, Miriam.
Shoot. Yeah, it's I don't know. This sleep apnea thing, man. It's and affects more people than we know. And without giving out too much information, that way y'all are coming and watch the show and learn something. For those that have sleep apnea, and what I will tell you is that if you have it or if you've been diagnosed and you don't take the necessary steps, it is deadly. Yeah, I'll be quite honest. Excuse me. It'll cause somebody some grief. So I would advise you, if you can do some research on it, but also come over Tuesday night and check us out. Her name is oh man Emma Cooksey, and she has a podcast called Sleep Apnea Stories. And so just come on over Tuesday night at 7. I'll be releasing the link and the flyer and everything probably tomorrow. I swear houses all over it. I'd say 60% of households have that machine in the bedroom. Yeah. And it is more prevalent in men. Women, after they say after menopause, it affects women more, but usually, it's men more so because for whatever reason, we store more fat, and so it, it's crazy. I'm gonna do some more research tomorrow. Um, but it's very interesting. I found out that there are some exercises that you can do that will help. So I'm gonna look at that video tomorrow and see what I can grasp from that because I need to get on board with that. I remember Auntie used to tell me, you snort like because in fact, when we were living down the hill and there was a couple that lived up under us, and that guy would snore, and I mean it was bad, and it was so bad that Auntie called the rental office, and eventually they transferred him there. I don't know how they explained it or whatever, but I'm quite sure that they knew why, you know, the rental office called them, and so they moved them somewhere else. And but then auntie, later on, it got to the point where I was sounding like that, and I think I was in denial because I went and got a couple of physicals. I went to try to get a job, and they measured my neck, and the guy was like, you need to go get a sleep study. And the first time they told me I didn't have insurance, so they would tell me I would have to pay out of pocket, and it was like $1,600, and I'm like, I supposed to get that from? Can't pull that out my ass. So I was like, all right. So I went on, and it started to get worse. And so some of the symptoms are, you sleepy during the day, you wake up in a panic. Because I would wake up sometimes and my heart was racing. That was one of the reasons why I went on my weight journey. The doctor said he wouldn't approve my CDLs if I gained more weight, and made me take a sleep apnea test. Hey, Sonia Waddy. Yeah. And so, I would wake up in a panic, and, I mean, it was like my heart was racing. And so I was like, you know what? So then I got some insurance, and I went to take the sleep test. And so when they got the results, I went in, and the lady told me, they showed me the paper, and in red, everything else was black ink, but in red it said what did it say? I don't remember what it said now, but it was in big bold red letters that it was serious. So and what was happening is that in an hour's time, I had 59 episodes where I stopped breathing, which means, I was like on the cusp of you know, going to the other side. But what they say is that what happens is when you sleep, your brain stops. Your brain relaxes, everything relaxes, your muscles relax, everything. So once the airflow gets restricted, it has to wake your brain up. So now your brain has to wake up, and it has to click and tell, because the lungs send out a signal to your brain to let the brain know that, hey, there's a problem here. I can't get no air. So what happens is the brain clicks on, and there's a muscle behind the tongue that, and especially if you sleep on your back, and there's a muscle behind the tongue, and that holds a lot of the fatty tissue. And so when you sleeping on your back, it obstructs your airway. And so now your diaphragm and your lungs are expanding this way, your diaphragm is coming this way. So if you got two things coming like this, now the airway is, it's hard. So the brain has to click on, and it has to get that muscle to relax, or to not relax, but to, wake up and move out of the way. Now, as long as you're awake, as long as the brain is awake, then it'll stop. Then once the brain goes back to sleep, which means once you go back to sleep and your brain goes back to sleep, the whole process starts again. And the lady on that paper, it clearly said I had 59 episodes, and that, which means I had an episode every minute. And so because of that, you're not really getting any sleep. And that's why, you're sleepy. And there were times that I'd be sleepy during the day, and I'm like, I'm just sitting here, especially if you're watching TV, or, you may lay across the bed and you're watching TV, or you're reading a book, and you don't have any intentions of going to sleep, but you just, it just happens because your body is tired. Now, I do find that because there's some nights when and because the machine is uncomfortable. I'll just be honest. It is really uncomfortable, but I have to have it. So I'll fall asleep and then I'll wake up in the middle of the night sometimes and take it off, and I'll fall back to sleep. And Auntie will wake me up and she's like, "Please put the mask back on." I'm like, "Okay, what's wrong?" "You're snoring too damn loud." So yeah, I hate the machine, but I love the machine. It's sort of like a love hate relationship. I have to have it, so it's not going anywhere, and that's okay because it's but when I sleep through the night, because once I put that machine on, unless I wake up to have to go to the bathroom or something, I will sleep through the night. I wake up refreshed. I'm feeling good. I'm like, dang, this is really cool. I don't get sleepy in the middle of the night. I mean, in the middle of the day. It's good. But I could tell the difference when I don't use the machine. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I'll be good for a little while, and at some point during the day, I find myself sitting, and yeah, it is definitely something else. Auntie recorded me one time. I'm like, man, is this what I sound like? Shh. I was like, that's crazy. What's up, G Daddy? Thank you for coming through. I sure appreciate it. Please make sure y'all give me a thumbs up. Yeah, but it if you have any of those symptoms, or if you're not sure, look it up, because although when I went to I went to pick up my machine and everything, and I talked to the sleep study people. The lady explained to me that not everybody snores. There are some people that have sleep apnea and they don't snore, but you do have that where you're really not sleeping because your brain is constantly working. I might have to pop in and out. My video is premiering now. I heard the people that use those machines, they don't. No, we don't like them, but we actually have to have them. Oh, okay, Fred. Only when you're drunk. Well, that's probably a different kind of snore. You rocking the house. Yeah, but do look it up. If you find that you're tired excessively during the day, or if you're just sitting and you're watching TV and you doze off to sleep. Now, if you go to sleep at a decent hour, or if you go to bed late and you wake up early and you haven't really had any sleep, that's a different thing. But if you go to bed, say you go to bed at 9 o'clock and you wake up at, let's say, 6 or 7, which you figure is ample enough time to have got good sleep, but yet you find yourself during the day, in the middle of the day, you're like, you're sitting somewhere and you find yourself, sleepy, and actually falling asleep. And that's why they want, if you have a job, when you go to go to, don't do that because it'll connect to the computer. When you go for those jobs with the DOT and you have to take that, they want to make sure that if you do have sleep apnea that is being treated. They want all the information from whoever. Hey, Anna, thank you for coming through. Excuse me. But yeah, they want to make sure that you're being treated. They get the information from whoever, because the machine reads, and they have access to it. Is hooked up to a computer. It's got a chip in it. They can go through and monitor it and see what's going on. All right, Fred, enjoy your dinner. Thank you again for coming through. Hopefully the box will be here tomorrow, and we could do an unboxing and all that good stuff. I am anxiously awaiting. I snore, also not sure how bad wifey snores too, though. I mean, you all may or may not, but do you get tired during the day, cuz? Now I'm not a doctor, but obviously I'm trying to play one on YouTube. But no, in all seriousness, I'm just speaking from experience. I recommend that if you're feeling some kind of way during the day, like I said, then make sure that you go get somebody, go get tested, go get a sleep study. There are other ways they can tell. They can tell by your neck size, and also there's something about your hip and waist ratio, or hip and chest ratio. Something I have to look it up. But there are other ways for there are other ways for them to determine.
That's what she wanted to do with her baby.
Hey Anna, Auntie said, "Are you going to deliver your baby too?"
Tell her she look cute too.
And Auntie said you look cute with your little baby bump. Oh yeah. So like I said, if you're feeling some kind of way when during the day, and you just go, because like I said, I was in denial for a while, and then it was like, okay, I can't afford to get this because they want you to pay out of pocket. It's not like you can put the test on layaway.
But if I sit too long, I could take a nap.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would suggest just going if you know. Like I said, I didn't have insurance at first, and I couldn't afford to pay out of pocket. So I was like, man, I don't know. You can't put it on layaway. They didn't have a payment plan, so thank you.
Damn.
I
And
like to think
play too
things
much.
just gonna come out while I'm on the wow.
So Anna, you know for sure you're having a girl?
Yeah, but man, I strongly suggest that people go get it checked out and looked at. Better safe than sorry. Because like I said, I was having if you have 59 episodes in an hour, which is one every minute, yeah, that was serious.
I guess you do know it's a girl.
I guess you do.
I hope it's not girl season though. It seem like it'd be a season when you have babies.
I don't know.
A season for the
When the
boys.
last time we had one? 30 years ago, almost. I don't know if they still have seasons now. They
Okay.
just be having babies.
Hey cousin, how are you?
Take them all out.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna wash my hair, and I may go natural tomorrow on my live,
Okay. All right now.
and then get something done to it Saturday.
I feel you. I know somebody making sure. Where does insurance come with those cars?
I'm good, Nisi. How are you? I spoke to you earlier, but I figured you didn't hear me. How you doing?
I think she stepped out because she had to go. Her
She just said something.
No, I'm saying before that.
Oh, when I spoke the first time.
Yeah, her.
Nisi uncle was in a car on the way here. He said, I gotta go and get those bracelets from Lovely Nisi. I thought he had already got them. He go,
I got this.
go ahead and have it then.
Trying to see if Niecy, I mean not Niecy, Anna got the insurance card that got in. Do these cards come with insurance? She said she didn't hear you.
Oh, okay, baby. She's not going natural tomorrow. I am, Anna. My head has started locking now. It's not started locking.
Man, what a day, what a day. We got about 4 more minutes. 4, not 4, but 4. Shout out to the 11 people in the room. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. If you have time tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, Unc's Juke Joint will be live and in living color. Okay, it'll be live. I don't know about you do car registration stickers. Just the card. I got to figure out my own insurance, huh? Get it at my own risk. Yeah, but the joint will be jumping tomorrow, so it's tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Come on through. Have a good time. Listen to some good music. I'll also be live Saturday night. Live with Uncle David again. And of course, Tuesday, one-on-one with Uncle David. Now, I've rebranded it. It was called Let's Talk One-on-One, but I just took the Let's Talk out. That it really didn't make sense to have it in there.
So what is it now? Just talk?
No, one-on-one with Uncle David. Oh. Smarty.
And also, Auntie will be live tomorrow at 7 o'clock. It will be the first episode of The Love Stream.
It's the Love Stream, baby. I ain't said that in a long time. Faux. And it said what?
Faux.
Faux. Yeah, faux.
Oh, faux. He doesn't already call me slow today. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Oh. So again, I thank each and every one of y'all for hanging in here with me. It's 11 people, but 3 people talking, but that's cool.
Yes, the Lord will make a way. The first step is the card.
You know what? You had somebody locked up.
Yeah, locked up.
When they're trying to get some instrument, I need to be seen. They be like, okay, hold on 1 second. Next thing you know, here come the police around the corner. Like, dang. Like, hey, they said this was good. I got it in the mail. They had to, you know. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night. Those that can make it, come on in again. Like I said, let's do some good music. Have a little bit of fun. You know, all that good stuff. Feel free to give a request or 2. Or if not, just listen to what I want to listen to. That's cool with me. Still trying to figure out when I could do a late night live.
That's so hard to figure
out. Does that mean I gotta be up?
Well, be up. If you want to do your live, be up.
No way. Auntie is really is really feeling herself right now, y'all. Her Lord, she taking those, yeah.
They're called braids.
Taking her, I was going to say plaits, right?
You see my hair?
Yeah, it's growing.
It's done grew.
It's done grew. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go. I thank you all so much. I will see you all tomorrow night. Until then, be happy on purpose and know that I believe in you too. Good night. Peace.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, John Boy.
Sonia.
Good night, Sonia.
Love you.
Night, Keto, Anna, G Daddy, Niecy. I'll see y'all later.